All right, guys, let me level set with you here. I've been developing a backlog, a catalog, if you will, of content that I normally put out here on the channel. I didn't want to rant and rave every day about all these decisions that Plarium is making around Primal Shards and Mythical Champions, but every day they give me something that I simply cannot ignore, and I need to vent to you guys, my online therapists. So, welcome to the video, guys. Send us some positive vibes your way. We have the Raid Digest that was launched or released a few hours ago, and this is, you really can't make this up. Now, we shouldn't be surprised, let's be real, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend to be surprised. Actually, a few people in the comments, also other content creators said, maybe a little bit too negative there, Ash, before we actually know the facts around these Primal Shards and around these Mythical Champions. I'm so sad and disappointed to say, I told you so. I mean, but is it a surprise? No. I mean, we should know by now. We should know by now who we're dealing with here in terms of the monetization, the decision-making of Plarium. However, they still can find a way to impress me with their absolute tone-deaf attitude towards the community sentiment right now. Usually, you'd expect and want from a developer, hey, we made some unpopular decisions, let's get out in front of this. But it seems to be, I mean, look at their most recent, posts here on X, if you will, right? I mean, it's the Primal Shard. They actually post about the Primal Shard, which, you can't really blame them. But it's all complaints, man. Every single response, every single one is a complaint. And they seem rather aloof to it all, almost pretending like we're all wrong or misinformed or don't totally grasp everything. With all that said, I want to, start with a quick note of positivity, just a really brief one, okay? And that is that these Mythical Champions, like I watched like the 2-hour Hades stream after the fact where he showed a spotlight on all these champions, and I watched a bunch of the other content creators' videos, and I had to be real, like they seem conceptually really cool still. I still stand by that, like the concept in itself. I really love it. I love how you can transform them. I think they nailed it. It's just all the rest is what ruins it, right? But I will say, they didn't seem like so OP or so special, so pivotal, at least right now with the content that we have in the game, that I'm not even like super concerned. Like personally, I'm not stressing it too much, about not having them, right? So yeah, that's my first positive note, I guess, kind of, sort of, that like, okay, they're super expensive, just don't buy them, and there we go. I'm just gonna kind of ignore them for now is my mentality. What about you guys? Like, how are you handling it when it comes to your account and all this frustration and stuff like that? Anyway, look at this, guys. Hey, good news, big news! There's an upcoming 2-time event for Epic and Legendary Champions. Okay, so it must be Epic and Legendary, it must be a 2x event for Sacred Shards. Makes sense, right? Makes sense. We're preparing an unusual 2x event for, wait, for Primal Shards. But you said Epic and Legendary. Primal Shards are where we go to get Mythicals. What do you mean? However, the chance to get a Mythical Champ will remain the same. So wait a second, where's this free mythical that everybody was telling me about? I still haven't received any word on how the free mythical that we get that, I'm not saying there won't be, but like, how about give us some good news with the bad news? Maybe try that, Plarium? Man, currently we only have a few mythical champions in the game, so they won't participate. Oh, they've gone on strike. I see. The Mythical Champions have gone on strike. Well, you know what? That's incredibly understandable, right? I mean, the fact that they only have a few of them in the game, it makes perfect sense why they wouldn't want anybody to have them, right? I mean, we can all understand that. I'm being sarcastic for those of you in the back. What? What? They're literally having a 2-time event celebrating the new shard where you can get the new champion, and they're not including the new champion in the event? Are you freaking serious, dude? Like, listen, I know I'm kind of like mad. I'm a little angry, but it's almost funny at this point. Like, no way, dude. You're having a celebratory event with the champions coming into the game. I'm sorry to keep repeating myself, but you're not including them in the shard that is meant to get them. Wow. Wow, so they stay at a 0.5% chance for a mythical champion. Eventually, the chances are 4 times better than the regular ancient shard, essentially, blah, 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 blah. and the opportunity to receive a mythical champion. Well, wow, aren't we putting lipstick on that pig? Just give us a freaking 2-time sacred event, Plarium. Come on, man. Come on. I mean, I get it. I get that they get a better chance at a legendary, but I don't know. I mean, I understand technically that there's but this is about the mythical champions. I understand technically it's a double chance for a legendary. This is about the mythical champion. What the heck, dude? And there's no voids either. This 2x event, there's no void. They can't summon voids. Maybe in the future, for extra cost, you'll be able to get some voids. I think that's what they're trying to say. And then we didn't even talk about this, guys, but the Mercy, I mean, I feel like a lot of content creators have covered this already, so I'll be very brief here. But you guys can see the odds on the Primal Shards. On the Primal Shards is 0.51, 16, 82.5% chance. In case you guys missed my promo code video, first of all, it's a crappy promo code. Don't even worry about it. It's like, unless you want a couple 100,000 silver. I think it was I Love Game Geek Tricks, so you guys don't have to go watch the video. But, oh my god, dude, I opened up a War Maiden. I opened up a campaign farmable rare for my first Primal Shard. If that is not I don't know, it's like when they're launching a new ship or something and the bottle doesn't break. You know what I'm talking about? I think, wasn't that like K-19 Widowmaker with Harrison Ford or something like that? Either way, it's very ominous when you get a campaign farmable rare. Did anybody pull a mythical yet? And don't lie to me in the comments. And then the Mercy system, right? They have the separate Mercy on primals. Let me get out of the way here. Here we go. Primal number 1, 75 shards without a legendary, you get the 1%. But then you have to wait 200 summons without a mythical for the 1% per shard. Oh man, dude, I'm almost crying. Not out of pain, but out of sheer amusement here. Listen, I guess I don't need to make this video that long again, right? I just like chatting with you guys. What can I say? Thoughts? What I would do is encourage you guys, in case you missed my last video reacting to Mac Chan quitting or taking a break from Raid Shadow Legends, I think that's very, very important, especially in light of what we discussed on this video. I really have no words, but I do have one Primal Shard. By the way, probably better off holding your Primal Shards for a 2-time event that actually includes Mythical Champions, if they ever do that. Not these unusual ones. But also maybe for Clan vs. Clan. With all that being said, do as I say, not as I do. I'm going to open it on my mini account. This is my mini account. If I get a freaking mythical, okay, of course I get Vagabond. The freak show of a dead skull basket champion. Oof, what a all right, guys, listen, that's gonna do it. This is crazy. This is bananas. Plarium, if you're watching right now, come on, man, give us some good news, please. How about news on the free mythical that everybody's been teasing that I have now? Maybe I missed something. Did I miss something? Did all the other content creators announce how we get this free mythical? I missed it. I must have missed it. How about give us a little bit of good news, just a little grain of good news. Until then, I will be enjoying the game without even concerning myself with Primal Shards or Mythical Champions here on the channel. That's really all I have to say about that. Guys, have a great day. Have a great weekend if you're watching this video when it goes live. Much love, positive vibes, some love to end off this ranty video. Times like this, the third one I put out this week. Much love, guys. Take care.